I have been requested to draw a Sharpie Post-it of Tyranitar wearing a bow tie.
Schoolhard says, back when you were saying, you were crying when you were acting. Schoolhard says, I was also crying. I was this close to getting all the way through, but no. Absolutely amazing execution and wonderfully directed too. Fable did great work on it in the mixing. Fable did a fantastic job with that one. Well, Fable always does a fantastic job, but yeah.
Fable is so
great.
talent. I appreciate Fable. That is a good sound friend that we have.
I would not be able to have pulled it off without Fable. I think like this sound is one of the things that makes Anachronistic as good as it is. Like I'm proud of my acting, I'm proud of my writing, but the sound's too big of a point to just be like it wouldn't be the same without Fable sound design. It just wouldn't.
So, I am like on one hand a little bit lucky that I have multiple audio friends, and it's kind of like why I've been able to get this set up as well as I have. But those audio friends are quite busy with their regular careers as well. And one of the really wonderful, treasure-worthy things about Fable is that Z really is eager to help make a thing, as it is on the level of do thing that you and I and most of our creative friends are, because Fable is one of our creative friends.
Yeah.
And you know what that reminds me of? To get a little bit like let's deviate and get a little on topic here for a second. We existed as a meetup group in Seattle for a long time for artists, and very commonly people would show up and want to make a team to make a comic or a game or what have you, and some succeeded, more didn't. And I kind of just watched it happen, and you'd kind of pick up on trends on who was ready to be a part of a team and who was not. And, you know, when someone was not, I treated them with as much respect as I could and be like, okay, so you want to find a collaborator for a project. Here's what you're going to need to put into it. Here's what you would expect from a person. Having a budget is very useful. Not always necessary, but many details. But when I would summarize it, one of the really, like, if I could get it down to one thing that a person could hear, is that you want to find someone who's on the same hype level as you. And what that means is if you are, as I am, as I mentioned before, a hype beast that gets very excitable about things and wants to do things all the time, and I want to collaborate with someone, I'm going to need to find another do thing hype beast. If you're kind of laid back, a little bit chill, got other things going on in your life, but you kind of have this idea that you want to work on and kind of like find a place in your life where it can fit on a regular basis, you want to find someone who's a little bit more laid back and just kind of wants to find a place in their life to, you know, you want to be on that same energy level. And when you're both ready to make the thing, and you're both kind of on the same wavelength on that creative level, you're going to be a lot more successful. A do thing hype beast and a laid back, nah, it's fine, we'll get to it, are not going to work well making a thing for fun. With no budget and a wing and a prayer. That's unlikely.
Yeah. And that's why, like, yeah.
To bring it back to what we were talking about, this might help, is that, like, that's why Fable is great. Because Fable's on our level. We are on a similar energy wavelength, and we all do things together, because Fable's great. Anyway, Anachronistic. The thing that Fable helped you with.
Fable did indeed help me with it.